I'm here with Indi Hartwell. What's up? Welcome.
What's
I'm
up?
Alessandro.
It's windy.
It's windy, yeah.
Top
We're
10 windiest interviews ever.
Exactly.
And top 10 best backdrops ever of an interview. Like,
Yeah.
maybe not there, maybe over there.
So Indi Hartwell, is that your actual name?
Uh, it's my wrestling name.
Wrestling
It's my
name.
stage name. It's my alter ego.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's my alter ego, and it's a name that I came up with before I even started wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a name that I called my friend, and then when it came time for me to have my first match and I had to have a name, I was like, oh, let me just do that name, and it's stuck ever since. I've never wrestled as any other name, I believe. Yeah.
So it was like a nickname that just stuck.
All right, here's actually
right.
how we got the name. We used the porn star method. So I'm a big Iggy Azalea fan, and Iggy Azalea, do you know who that is?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
artist.
Australian rapper. She got her name by using the porn star method, which is your childhood dog name plus your childhood street name, and you put it together. So Indi Hartwell was my friend's porn star name. Mine, I don't even know what it would be, but it doesn't suit wrestling really.
That's kind of like genius in a way. It's sort of like genius.
Yeah, it's genius, and it's kind of like using one of those like name generators online.
Yes,
Sometimes
yeah.
those names turn out pretty good.
Uh-huh. So what is like your charming point?
My what?
Charming point.
About me?
Yeah.
Like what's charming
like
about
your
me?
features or your personality. It could be
Well,
anything.
I think the number one thing that stands out about me when I meet anyone is my accent. Obviously, I sound different than you. I'm Australian. I come from Australia. We have a different accent. It sounds very different to the American accent. So when I meet someone, that's usually the first thing. Oh, it's windy. I'm
shit,
about
it's
to walk.
windy.
It's the first thing they notice about me. And yeah, Aussie charm goes a long way.
Aussie charm.
Yeah.
So tell me like some crazy slang, I guess, from Aussie.
Crazy slang.
From Australia, yeah.
We have the C word. I won't say it.
Okay.
It's a term of endearment though. I think in America it's very bad. The
Oh,
C
I know what you're
word.
talking
We shorten a lot of words. Like afternoon is arvo, avocado is avo. We call the gas station. It's called a petrol station or a service station. We shorten it to servo. A liquor store is called a bottle-o. So yeah, we have some things that you just wouldn't know. You wouldn't understand unless you were Australian.
And like McDonald's too.
Call it Macca's.
Macca's.
Yeah, and we have we don't have Burger King, we have Hungry Jack's, but it's the same logo and everything. Yeah, they have Whoppers and everything.
Wait, so Hungry Jack is like a ripoff of Burger King,
I don't
kind
know
of?
which one came first.
Okay.
I don't know which
I don't
one
know,
came
I don't know,
first.
I don't know.
They might be the same company.
Okay.
They have the same menu pretty much.
Okay. So Australia, wrestling in Australia,
Yeah.
how was that like?
Wrestling in Australia is amazing, but our population is much smaller than the US, so we have a lot of talented wrestlers. But also keep in mind, Australia is basically an isolated island on the other
Yeah,
side of the world.
yeah.
We're literally an island surrounded by water. So Australia, a piping hot breeding ground for talent in wrestling, but just opportunities are very slim. So yeah, but immense talent over there, and I love wrestling over there. I'm going back in June.
Going back
Yeah.
in June? Okay. So while you're there, I know Japan is pretty close, right?
Yeah.
Would you be down to go to Japan for something?
I would definitely be down to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I think Japan would have been my next move before I got signed to WWE.
Really?
Yeah, but then I got signed I got signed earlier than I was expecting, I guess.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to go to Japan, but it's definitely on the bucket list.
What would you like to, I guess, throw some names out there, like people, companies, whatever?
I'm leaving it open to any companies. Yeah.
Open to interpretation, pretty much.
Open to interpretation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about your personality. Why wrestling? Why do you want to be a wrestler? Why are you a wrestler?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Like,
Yeah.
why do I do this? Like, it's a Friday night and I'm bumping in this nightclub. I just grew up a huge fan of wrestling, like all of us. But I never thought it was really attainable because at the time when I was growing up, there weren't any Australians in WWE, so it was kind of very far-fetched.
Yeah.
Then we had people like Tennille, Emma, Buddy Murphy, the Iconics. They made it over, kind of like opened the door for us and let the rest of us know that it's actually possible. And then Sasha Banks and Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. That was the match that kind of like made me sign up for wrestling school.
It was like your turning point, I guess,
That
right?
that was like the moment I realized, like, oh my god, I can do that and I want to do that. And I opened up a new tab on my laptop and I signed up for wrestling school.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the other thing that you like to do besides wrestling?
I like building Lego. I'm the Lego master. On TikTok, I do live streams of me building Lego. I love working out. I hope you can tell that I love working out. I play guitar. I love walking, which is really weird. So I don't really watch TV. I watch a lot of YouTube. So I'll plug my YouTube channel, Indie Wrestling, Indi Hartwell. Go subscribe to my YouTube because I'm uploading a vlog of today or this weekend, and I'll put in some footage of this show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do vlogging, and how did you get into that? Like the YouTube and the whole vlogging style?
Yeah, well, like I said, like I don't really, if I'm home all day, I don't really turn the TV on. I'm on my iPad watching YouTube videos.
Mobile,
Yeah. So I always love watching people's vlogs to see how people truly are and like get to see their real personality.
Exactly.
So after I got released from WWE, I really wanted to find a way to show people who I am and show them my personality and get, just like make those connections with the supporters and stuff. So that's kind of why I did it, and it's going pretty well so far.
Oh, that's incredible because I try to do the same thing too with people I interview and all that. And I feel like that's how you get other people that don't really watch wrestling to get into wrestling and see more about you and the wrestling part of it.
Yeah, 100%. Especially because like if you're on a show or on a wrestling TV show, there may be limited time. You may not get to show your personality, or you might be playing a different character. So it's kind of nice to let people in a little bit because I feel like I am pretty guarded and mysterious. So now I'm letting the people in a bit more. Yeah.
I see. So I have two last questions. I ask everybody this, but it's like super genuine and I really want to know. What is your next goal, I guess? Like what do you want to do next?
In wrestling?
Anything.
Well, I have some personal goals I think that I'll keep to myself.
Okay.
With wrestling right now, my main goal and focus is to just get my confidence back and get my confidence up, and just like getting more comfortable with everything. It's being on the indies is kind of like a whole new world. I was on the indies like years ago before I signed with WWE, but a lot of it has changed since then. Like the wrestling world has changed, but that's the good thing. There's a lot of opportunity, so you never know where I'll turn up.
When you said not confident, what are you not confident about? I'm curious.
I mean, just like, I don't know, going through my journey of wrestling, it's a lot of ups and downs. So maybe I went through a down and I'm on the way up again. Yeah.
I feel like that's life in general. Like you just have to be positive.
It's a roller coaster, and that a big thing with me is I love to keep perspective and like be positive. So I live by the quote, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened," and that helps me like keep perspective. If something goes wrong or something gets taken away from you, like just remember what you do have and like be grateful for what you do have. So yeah, I kind of just like went on a tangent there, but I love to be positive.
Exactly. That's what my next question has to relate to. What makes you happy?
Ooh, a lot. I think food makes me happy the most. I think I'm the happiest when I'm eating good food.
Okay. Eating
Yeah.
good food.
But like I don't just like eat the food. Like I take a bite and I like
Okay.
I'm like really enjoying the food. I take a sip of my Coke Zero and I'm like swishing it around my mouth, like enjoying it.
Oh, so like admiring the food, right?
Yeah, like just really like appreciating the
Soaking it
food.
in,
Yeah, because like people just eat and they don't care, but I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. Food makes
100%.
me happy.
Okay. Food makes her happy, everybody happy.
Yeah,
That's a perfect way to end everything.
And now I'm gonna go get some food.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank
you
you.
so much.